Okay, thank you.
Hit record. I'll hit allow record on everybody's screen.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and record if you like. Ron, how you? I was tired of working multiple jobs. Child support was killing me. You know, I was paying. Sonia, keep yourself muted. Anybody just coming on, keep yourself muted. Do not hit that unmute button. Yeah, perfect. You know, like I said, child support was killing me. You know, I was paying like $1,500 a month. So every time I would get paid, my whole paycheck, half of my paycheck would go towards that. Guys, please keep yourself muted. Hit that mute button. Ron, I can see who it is. Ron, don't touch the screen. Back away. There you go. Hands free. Perfect. All right. So, you know, I decided, I said, you know what? I can go out there and get a part-time job. By the time I went out there and got a part-time job, okay, perfect. By the time I went out there and got a part-time job, child support started taking that check. I said, oh man, you're killing me. I'm not gonna make no money. So I ended up quitting. Back was up against the wall. Bills was piling up. So I said, you know what? I need to make some money now. I need some right now money. So I was on Facebook and I heard about this Forex thing. That was the next thing, the next wave that everybody was doing 2.5 years ago. But then you had those Forex gurus who were out there promising you the world. I can help you turn $100 into $1 million. I believed it. I joined company after company, and I was paying for these trainings. And before you know it, I realized, dang, they got me. I said, okay. So I went to YouTube. And started learning how to trade. But here's the problem. When you go to YouTube and learn, you have to first figure out what type of trader do you want to be? Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a swing trader? Do you want to be a long-term trader? Do you want to be a scalper? Whatever trader you want to be, that's what you have to search. You have to go to YouTube and search. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, you have to go to YouTube and search. Okay, swing trader. Okay, swing trader strategies. There you go. A ton of swing trader strategies. Day traders. All right, day traders for beginners. Okay, most people when they go to YouTube to learn how to trade, they just type in this, Forex. Wow, okay, oh my goodness, all this stuff about Forex. Where am I going to start? Am I going to start here? I'm so lost. Okay, mastering buyers and sellers in Forex. Okay, I guess I'll start here. Watch a day trader documentary. Oh, what about this one? How I flip my account from 350 to 26,000. So guess what happened? You watch this video. Most of you go ahead and you click on this video, and then it's probably a link down in here for you to sign up. Okay, probably a link down in here for you to sign up. So you go ahead and you click on this link, and it probably take you to something like this. Probably take you to iMarkets Live. And you say, you know what? Oh my goodness, this guy just made 26,000. I'm going to go ahead and get started. You click on this and say, you know what? I want to become a customer. Okay, now you click on, you become a customer, and what happens? As soon as you reach out to this person who's supposedly made $26,000, now all of a sudden, you haven't even heard from them since you joined. You said, hey, where are you? You signed me up. Oh, go to the IML Academy. Go to the back office. Yeah, I went through the back office. I learned all the training and stuff. Okay, use the swipe trades. I use the swipe trades, but I'm losing. You know, use the academy. I did that again. Help me, please. And then guess what happened? You find yourself canceling your membership. And most of you find yourself running into people like me. That's a good thing. You ran into a person like me who actually took the time out to say, hey, listen, so you want to be a Forex trader? Okay. How bad do you want it? Let's show you something. Let's go right over here. And I'm going to start from the beginning. And I'm going to show you from the beginning the things that you need to know. Okay, let's go to here, screen and whiteboard. Perfect. All right, so by this time, you all should know when the market is moving up, we're buying. When the market is moving down, we are selling. Okay? Market is moving up, we are buying. When the market is moving down, we are selling. Perfect. All right, so let's start from the beginning. This is the identical movement that the market makes every single day. And I'm just going to show it to you right now. This is what happens every single day. All right, we're going to use black. So you see the market moving like this. Okay, you see the market moving down. And you're saying to yourself, oh no, the market is in a downtrend. The market is dropping. Not realizing that here's a floor, which is also known as support. Okay, this is your support level. Now, I understand that if most of you understand support and resistance, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with going back and learning the same thing all over again, because now, guess what? You learn support and resistance another way. Now you're going to learn it my way. Okay? So, notice that the market is dropping down and they hit this little floor known as support. Most retail traders would enter the trade after they see this huge move dropping. Okay, I'll repeat that. Most retail traders, like you and I, we would enter the trade when we see the market dropping on this huge move. So it looks similar to this. All right, we're just going to paint this candle red because this is how it looks. Okay, you'll see the market dropping down like this, a big red bearish candle dropping like this. And you say, oh no, the market is dropping. So what happens? Retail traders, they enter right here. They enter right at the level. So you know what? Retail traders, they do something like this. Market execution. Okay? They enter a market execution. And you know, you guys haven't been taught much. You put in you open up a $500 account, market execution, you've been watching people on Facebook, and you enter a standard lot size. Okay, you enter the standard lot size. Oh my goodness, the market is dropping. I need to get into this trade right now. You have $500 in your account. Okay. Okay, perfect. Market drops down, big bearish move. You said, oh my goodness, I'm going to be so rich. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook post up screenshots using this $1 lot size. That's what they call it. They call it a $1 lot size. Well, Facebook calls it a $1 lot size. It's a standard lot size. All right, standard lot size equals 100,000 shares. Okay, 100,000 shares, not a $1 lot size. Okay, 100,000 shares of a country's economy. That's what you're buying. Buying or selling. In the stock market, if you were buying Facebook or Google, you wouldn't be buying Facebook or Google at a $1 lot size. You're buying Facebook or Google in shares. Okay, 10 shares, 20 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. Well, in the Forex market, because we have leverage, you know, we can open up an account with $10 and the broker would give you an amount that's equivalent to $1,000. You open it with $100, you're going to get equivalent of $10,000. And $1,000, $100,000. Although you're not trading with $100,000, the leverage that you're getting from your broker allows you to trade up to 100,000 shares with a small balance. Okay, so you enter your account with $500. You see that the market is dropping down because you haven't been taught to let the market make its move. So the market drops down and you're saying to yourself, oh my goodness, this is going to be the trade of a lifetime. I'm going to make so much money. Wow, I'm going to make so much money. So before the trade is even over, you started posting screenshots. Woo! And And then look what happens. The market starts to pull back. The market starts to pull back just like this. Whoa. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? Now your account is starting to disappear. Now you're in margin trouble. Okay, you just went from a $500 account down to $125 in your account. Now, when the screen on your MetaTrader 4 platform looks like this, and you're going to see it a lot if you over leverage your account. When your screen looks like this, red, oh, you're over leveraging your account. Very much. You're over leveraging. Your account is about to blow. We want to keep our screen looking like this. Okay, so the market moves up, and you're saying to yourself, oh my goodness, what just happened? Look at this, look at this. And then, for some reason, you exit the trade right here. You exit right there. Okay, right around that zone. There's your exit. You left this trade with about $125. Okay? You left it with about $125. Then you notice, guess what happens next? And you guys probably seen this before. The market comes back and pushes all the way down to end the day down to this level. You just exit the trade. Now you're saying, oh man, I just lost all this money. Oh my goodness. So now that you saw that the market came all the way down to the zone, you got $125 left in your account. You didn't learn your lesson. Most new traders do not learn their lesson. So what happened? You hit market execution once again. We're at the end of the day now. You hit market execution once again, same lot size. The one thing that, see this candle right here? The market is going to give you 50% of that candle back. So it's going to move up like this. 50%, just like that. So you entered another sell right here, and the market pushed back up this way. And now you're saying to yourself, oh man, I can't win. I keep losing. Oh, you know what? I quit. I can't do this anymore. And as soon as you're ready to quit and pull the plug, and you blew your account, your account is blown now. The market comes back down, and it does this. This is what we call a double bottom formation, or double bottom pattern. Okay, double bottom pattern, also known as the letter W. Okay, and I'm going to show you the letter W's and the letter M's. Okay, you're going to see those letters W, M, and the letter V while you're trading. When you see the letter W forming, you're going to buy. Okay, but let the market make its move. You're going to see this huge candle form, give you 50%. If this market comes down and does not break the support, it's going to keep moving up. Now, where is it going to go? To resistance. Okay, so this market is going to go to resistance. So now this is what it's going to look like. If this market is going to go up to resistance, we're going to see something that looks like this. Moving right up to resistance, right up to this area, you're going to see a nice huge green candle moving up to the resistance zone. And this is going to be your resistance right around this area here. Sometimes it can come up to the wick, or sometimes it may come to the body of the candle. So we're going to make this your resistance. Remember, resistance is the ceiling, and support is the floor. This is going to be your resistance area. Okay, resistance is the ceiling, and support is the floor. Now, when the market comes up to resistance, it's going to have a reaction. All right, the same reaction we had over here. Notice how that market dropped down and came back. Now, this is the part where I always ask for one participant. And this is where I'm going to give you a chance to unmute yourself. So, Ron, I just unmuted you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Ron, just like we did on this side, as the market shot up with this big bullish candle, what do you think is going to happen next?
It's going to come back down.
It's gonna break the resistance.
Ooh, who said it's going to break resistance?
Obi.
Obi, you said it's going to break resistance, right?
Yeah.
Ron said it's going to come back down. Can anyone unmute themselves and tell me who's right? Okay, let's go with Charmaine. Can you help them out, Charmaine? Tell me, what's going to happen? Is it going to break resistance or is it going to come down?
It's going to come down 50%.
Thank you. That's what we want to hear. Okay, remember what the market did over here? It dropped down, it came back 50%. Okay, the market is always going to give you 50%. Okay, thank you guys. Can you yourselves out? Perfect. So Ron, remember that. See how the market dropped down this huge candle? We come back 50%. After we come back 50%, we go down and we create a double bottom pattern. Once we see a double bottom pattern, it pushes the market all the way up. Now that we have the market that pushed all the way up, we know that we're going to get one of these moves. Oops. We know that we should be looking for one of these moves that's going to bring the market back down 50%. So we bring this market down 50%. Now, this is what I want to know. Stella, can you hear me, Stella? Unmute yourself. No? Okay. Obi.
Yeah.
Okay, Obi, what's going to happen next? We came down 50%. What's going to happen next?
It's gonna break. It's gonna go up.
Go back up and break the resistance system.
Yeah.
All right. So Stella, you said it's going to go up and break resistance?
Yes.
Obi, you said it's going to go up and do what?
And break resistance.
Oh, Obi said it's going to go up and break resistance. Okay. All right. Chantel, can you help them out?
I think it's just going to go and retest that line again because it has to touch at least 3 or 4 times before it breaks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I also think so.
Perfect. There we go. Guys, let me explain this to you. The market repeats itself over and over and over.
Okay.
You just have to know where you are when it's repeating itself. So notice how the market came down, 50%, double bottom, up. Market goes up, 50%, double top, down. So we create our double top. Okay, create your double top. Okay, and next we're going to see the same thing repeat itself all over again. After we get the double top, now we're going to drop down again. But this time, when we drop, we're not going to drop all the way. Okay, and later on, I'll get into why it doesn't drop all the way down here.
Oran, I have a question.
Okay.
One of your webinars, you talked about rise and then come half and half before it drops.
Okay.
So is there an exception or is it different with each pair or something?
Oh, that's what it's doing now. Look, here's your rise halfway. Okay, here's your rise halfway, come down. What you're talking about is supply and demand. Okay, and this is, and I was just about to explain that. Go ahead and mute yourself out real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so I was going to explain to you guys why the market did not come all the way down to the zone. Right in this area, when you see this big bullish move like this, this is called, also known as a demand zone. A demand zone is when price is super low. There's a lot of money in this area, a lot. Okay, a lot of money in this area. So when the market shoots up like this is the big banks and institutions. All right, they're buying everything because it's low. Keep yourself muted. Hit that mute button and then step away. Hit that mute button, step away. There you go. Hands up. Perfect. Market comes down. See, right around the zone, price was cheap, real cheap. That's when you're going to see these large candles move like that. Market comes down halfway. Now, this is just to make all of the traders think, okay, they got all the money, they bought it, and they're just going to keep pushing it up. But there's more money in this area. So what happens, they drop right back down to the zone. Now, there's a limit within the demand zone. Okay, you can see that zone on your, it's like consolidation. You're going to have consolidation and then break. So right in this area, you're going to see consolidation. Market comes down right to the top of that consolidation. And then we repeat the same thing all over again. Boom, 50%. Boom, come right back down to the zone. And before you know it, the market is, nope, not that one. The market is making its move. Boom. Now, 1, 2, 3. Who can tell me what's going to happen next?
Breakout.
Finally. So
Sorry,
now,
my connection is very bad.
okay, no problem. So now this is where we see a move that happens like this. Okay, the market goes boom, breaks out just like this. This huge move. Okay, after this huge move that happens like this, what happens to resistance? Resistance turns into what?
Support.
Resistance turns into
Support.
Support.
Right. So now we need a new resistance. Wherever this market stops, that's going to be our new resistance. So let's go ahead and make this line here. It's going to be our new resistance line. Perfect. So let's go ahead and speak to someone who was quiet the whole time. Find someone who was quiet, who didn't have a chance to speak. So the market, let's say the market comes up, and sometimes it'll come up and do something like this. Throw up a wick like this. After you see these huge moves, it'll break like this. Shoot all the way up to the top. And I know you've probably seen this before. And it'll do something just like that. Okay? The market will do something just like that. Go all the way up, boom, and come back down to this level. Now, this is the tricky part. What happens next? The market opens here. It goes up. Oops, not black. Okay? The market goes up from this zone, hit this level. And I'm mimicking the market right now so you can see the movements it makes. It hit this level. And the next thing that it does, it go here and then come right back down to here. And you say to yourself, okay, something is not right. This market went up to this level. The next candle opened up. It broke higher, but it closed, stayed within its resistance zone. The next candle came up. It was a red candle, came down. Okay, it came down right to this level, right to this candle, because this candle broke out. Where did it break out from? It broke out from this candle. So here's your break. But we still didn't retest this level yet. This is where a lot of traders get messed up at. We still did not break this level. So the market goes up. Now we got a red candle coming down. We got a nice little red candle forming. Now it's around 5 p.m. What happens around 5 p.m. in trading, in the traders world? Can anyone tell me what happens around 5 p.m. in the traders world? If you're a trader, you know what happened around 5 p.m. Why you should not be trading. Consolidation.
A lot of consolidation, yeah.
There you go. Consolidation. That market moves in consolidation, sideways. Okay, so what they're doing right now, when the market is moving in consolidation, what they're doing right now, nobody's winning. The bulls not winning, the bears are not winning. All they're doing is putting a lot of money in this zone. And you're saying, how can they put a lot of money there? Well, the Forex market is a $5.5 trillion per day industry. If we have $1 million in buyers, $1 million in sellers, and then 20 billion in buyers, 40 billion in sellers, Well, this adds up for the whole daily market. Now, when you look at this, this is about $5 trillion worth of money sitting in this area. Whoa, that's a lot of money right there. Over $5.5 trillion sitting in this vault, trapped. What is it trapped in? It's trapped within this candle. It's trapped. So you're saying to yourself, okay, you can sit here for a couple of hours in a losing position. Market is not doing anything. And you're saying to yourself, okay, all right, I know the market is going to make its move. I know the market is going to make its move. So now 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. By 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what happens to the market? You got into the sell position because the last consolidation candle was a sell. By 3 o'clock in the morning, you got about 100 million sitting in the sell position. What does the market do? 3 o'clock in the morning, they push it all the way up to the high. They push the market up, creating a new high. All right, creating a new high. And you said, oh man, I got faked out again. I got faked out again. I can't believe I just rejoined and I put more money in my account. I got faked out again. They pushed the market all the way up to the high. Okay, and then you end up blowing your account just to see the market do this. Around 3 o'clock in the morning, just to see the market do something like this. That one candle turns into a red candle. Oops. There we go. That one candle now turns into a red candle, going all the way down, and it stops right there. Can anybody tell me why did that candle push all the way up and then stop right here? Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Okay. All right. Chantel said retest. Charmaine, what do you think?
Yeah, it met a previous resistance.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Antonia, what do you think? Antonia?
So
Huh?
is retexting the new structure that it broke out of?
Okay, okay. Candy?
Market. Sorry?
All right, perfect. And Candy, what do you think?
It's just to confirm the new support level.
Okay.
So it's retesting it.
Okay. Makisha, what do you think, Makisha?
I'm gonna piggyback on everybody else. Sound good.
Perfect. Ron, what about you? Ron fell asleep. There you go.
That's it.
Which one, Ron? What you think? We'll come back to Ron. Obi, what do you think?
Pick this up. It's testing the support.
Okay, perfect. Stella. Stella, what do you think?
It's retesting the new support level.
Perfect. All right. Well, everyone is right. You're absolutely right. Okay. See, I did that because I wanted to see if someone was going to change their answer because I asked different people the same question. But you guys you stuck to what you know, and you're absolutely right. So now you knew that this market came back down to retest this level. So what you could have did, knowing that the market was going to come into this level, what you'd have did if you were trading, you would have put in a buy limit at that level. Okay? I don't care what the market is doing here. Once this market breaks out of this zone here, I know that we're going to repeat ourselves, the same thing that we did over here, the same thing that we did over here. I know that we're going to repeat ourselves. So I'm going to put a buy limit right in this zone. Now that I put a buy limit around the zone, I'm expecting a reaction from the market. Okay, I'm expecting a reaction from the market. So now what happens? The market does this. Boom. 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 Market does this. Okay, and now this is what we're going to do. You're going to see that market go right back to the zone, creating a buy all the way up. This came back down to the 50 or to the 618. Your take profit will be at the 1618. How many times have you seen that happen in the market? Where the market break out of structure, come down, do a retest, take it all the way up to the top to the 618. If you haven't seen that in the market, I'm going to show you that right now on the chart. Okay. Now I just need anyone to pick any pair. I don't want you to think that this is already programmed in script, thinking that I'm going to show you one that I see. So just show me any pair. Any pair.
EJ.
Okay, let's go with EJ. Okay, new chart. Mute yourself. There we go, thank you. And we're looking for EJ. All right, EJ, perfect. All right, right click. Let's go ahead and use my template. MT4 tips and tricks. Oh, no, I won't use that one today. Let's use this one here, no name. Perfect. One click trading. All right, so EJ, we're gonna go over to the, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And I'm just gonna scroll back so I can show you that what I'm just telling you right now, I can't make this stuff up. It happens every single day. Every single day on the chart. You can actually see it right here in front of you, right? It's actually right here in front of you. So what we just did, the market comes down, okay? Market comes down. It goes up halfway. The market comes down, okay? Market goes up and now we got a double bottom, okay? See that W formation? Market goes up, comes down halfway. Market goes up. Market comes down. Now we have a double top. Double bottom, double top. And look what happens. Finally, the market breaks out of the zone. Whoa. Do we have a retest to that zone? Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes or no? What I just drew on the screen, did it happen right here in the front of your eyes? You see the break? Here's the break of the structure. Right here, here's the structure. See when the market broke? And look what happened next. Consolidation, 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 spike up to the high. Then the market spikes down to the low. And look what happens next. Did I just show you that on the chart? Hold on, maybe everybody is muted. They can't hear me. Unmute yourself. Perfect. Everyone's unmuted. Didn't I just show you this?
Did.
Yes. Absolutely.
This is the stuff that I can't make this stuff up, even if I wanted to. So you can clearly see the market did exactly what I told you it was going to do. Breakout, consolidation, spike to the high. See, the consolidation was here. This is the consolidation. And look what happened. The market spiked to the high and then came all the way back down. Just to make little moves all the way up until they finally broke out. Here's your breakout, retest, go up to the high. And then remember, we never came back down to retest this zone. We never came back down to retest 50% right here. You see this move right here? We never came back down to retest 50% here. So guess what happens? When this market break up, look when the market comes back down. Look at this. 50% retest, 618% retest. The market shoots back up. And here's where the current market is right now on EJ, creating a double top. Creating a double top formation. These are things that I can't make up in the market. And you ask yourself, Oran, how did you learn this stuff? Okay, what I just put up on the screen are the zigzags. the zigzag patterns help me create things like the harmonic patterns. Okay? Help me create things like the harmonic patterns. Okay, things like this. So I asked myself, if this market shoots up from this high all the way up to the zone, from this high, from this low, all the way up to the zone, I'm going to mark this as my supply zone. So guess what happened? The market goes up, boom, drops down, comes back up to my supply zone, retest. So we know that this level here, is the is my supply zone. Now, where's my demand zone? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this box here and then bring it down to my demand zone on the bottom. This is going to be an equidistant move. So I want to see this market come down to the bottom of this chart here. All right, so that move could potentially be a 411 pip move. 411 pips. 411 pips on a standard lot size equals.
I want to scream, woo!
Yes. $4,000. Okay, that will be $4,000. Okay, $4,000. If you catch this entire move all the way down, if you switch to the daily time frame, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like on the daily time frame. So we want to see this market eventually, eventually push all the way down to the end of this box. Now, at the end of this box, what do we have? Structure. See this? Structure. Here's your break. Market comes back down inside. Market goes up. Okay, this market comes back down to the structure. Go to the weekly. Okay, now that we're on the weekly, let's delete everything out. Remember, this is our daily structure. Let's find our daily structure, which is right here. Go to the weekly. Look at this. This market came down through a wick out right here. This wick was doing nothing but retesting this zone. Boom. So now what I want to see is, I really want to see this market come back down and give me my money right here. Okay. Any questions?
Are y'all recording this? Because I got to get ready to jump off, but I want to know where I can get this recorded so I can rewatch it.
Okay. Yeah, it's recorded. The ladies have it. And look at this. This is a nice reversal candle right here. This is a doji. If I change colors, you're going to see that that's a doji right there. Change this to like red. Okay. Nice doji that pops up right here. Okay. Goes to monthly.
I have a question also.
Yes.
These are long-term trades, correct?
You want to scalp the market, or you and stress yourself out, or do you want to make?
No. That's the part one. I wanted to confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, what happens if some news comes out and you know you're in your trade, but it stops doing what you expect it to?
Very good question. Very, very good question. I have a strategy on YouTube. It's called "Does News Really Matter?" Okay. Now I'm going to take you over to. We were buying the UJ today. All right. In our group today, we were buying USDJPY. We were buying CAD. All of these pairs we were buying earlier today, right around this zone. Yep, we were buying it earlier today. Let's see, what time is it now? 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. Yep, around 11 o'clock we did a buy, 382. Because remember the government shutdown? The government shutdown dropped the dollar. They need a reason to push the dollar back up. Just remember that. They need a reason. Let's go over to the DXY. And that's a very good question. Let's go over to the dollar. We're only going to look at the dollar by itself. Okay, so when we go over to the dollar by itself, and this is not compared to anything else, let's go over to the daily time frame. When you're looking at the dollar, you always want to look at the higher time frame. Now notice on the daily time frame, the dollar is dropping like crazy. So if the dollar is dropping, every other pair versus the dollar is doing what? It's rising. Okay, so GU should be rising. There it is. GU is rising. EU should be rising. EU is rising. Okay, anything versus the US dollar is going to push up to the upside. Okay, how long? Well, as soon as the dollar make up its mind. So right now we can't see to the left. We can't see structure. The last bit of support that we could see was right here, and the market broke that. So in order to see anything else, look what we have to do. And I don't like going and switching, moving the screen over here because now I can't see my order. Okay, I can't see my order. So now we have to go to the weekly time frame. Now that you go to the weekly, you should be able to see, now you can see structure. Where did we come from? How far is this dollar going to drop? Wow. Can anyone show me what you think structure is right now for the dollar? I'll minimize it just a little bit. Where do you think the next structure zone is? Okay, right here. See this pivot? This market goes up. Perfect. Structure is right here. We got two levels that we could be looking at. Remember, this is the weekly time frame. So we could be looking at something like this. Maybe throw a wick out extra. They need a reason. All right, they need a reason to push the market right in this zone. Right there. So maximize it again. There you go. Right here. This is resistance. So what we did was we break. Here's your break. What are we breaking from? Breaking from resistance. All we're doing is retesting. There it is. That's what we're doing. So when news come out, all news is doing is pushing the market where it's already going to go. But I see something here that most people don't even see right now. How many times will the market retest the zone before breaking out? 3 to 4 times. Now, we're on a weekly time frame. Let's show you something real quick. Starting here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you have 4. Market comes through, hit this level here. Why did the market, when the market came here, that's 1, market goes up, and 2, the market broke through on the second touch. That's a false move. It's a false move, but it's a move that's going to do this. This is what we call a V bottom, also known as an inverted head and shoulder, pushing the market back up to the upside, just like this, bringing the market, you see this zone here, bringing the market back down to this level, and then pushing the market back up to the side. Now we have a V bottom pushing the market back up. Now, if we were to draw our fibs, we draw our fibs from the high, right? Our high all the way down to, let's put the current low, which is right here. Let's put this low here. Notice that this market, it dropped down, came back up to the supply zone. This is stuff that you cannot find on YouTube. Right? When I say it dropped, I'm talking about the market dropped down, came back up, it hit the zone, and then it just fell. So let's do the same thing. We know that this is a supply zone right here. We know on the bottom, we have the demand zone. Okay, demand zone, which is right about here. Move this up. That's a support, demand. Move that right there. So watch this. So now we know that this market stopped at this level before and then pushed back up. So all we're going to do is grab a nice little box here, bring it down to that same level, and look what happened. The market came to the bottom of this box, went up. Now this market came back down and dropped it We can see a nice little push. This is where we can start buying the dollar. Okay, this is where we can start buying the dollar. I'm actually going to do a video on this one. Market goes back up to this level, gets rejected. They don't want to push it back up that fast. Gets rejected. Come back down. Right around this level, when it gets pushed back down, then they're going to push the market up like this. All right, push the market all the way up. And let's see, where are we? We're going to start from here and do the same thing all over again. See the same move, this move here? Look, the next one is right here, the same exact move. So this time we'll start from here, drop it down to the low, right at the 618. This market can come right to the 618, right to that level, and then push back down to here. Why is the market going to stop here? Well, we have structure, support. V bottom, market goes up, hit this zone, comes right back down to this level, and then pushes all the way back up to resistance. Now we got a new level of resistance right around this area. But we only at the 25%. Okay, we only at the 25%. So we could see something that looks like this. The market pulls back, goes into consolidation. Okay, goes into consolidation for a little bit. And then we'll see the market probably try to do something like this. Come down to this zone, only retesting this level here. Okay, only retesting that level here, and then shoot up. And I want you to ask yourself, how many times did we retest this zone? 1, 2, 3. What happens on the 4th time? Now we're on the 4th time. What level do we go to? We go to the 382. That's the 38%. Now, after being at the 38%, we repeat the same steps all over again. Okay, now we're at the 38%. Repeat all over again. Same thing, boom. Retest. After the 38%, now we just made our 50% move. Boom. The move that we've been waiting for, 50% right here. Now you can clearly see you have a beautiful inverted head and shoulder and the Elliott's wave that's formed. Okay, you have the Elliott's wave that's formed right into the zone. How far is the dollar going to rise? Well, you see this right here? This is beautiful. Left shoulder, this is the head. Where is the right shoulder? Now we're creating the right shoulder of the large head and shoulder pattern, pushing the market all the way up to around the 786 zone. And once that market gets there, I do not want to be in the United States when this happens. Crash. I'm sorry to paint that picture like that. We are going to have another crash, and it's going to be big. You can clearly see it right now. You have a nice left shoulder forming. Already formed, and you have the head all the way up by itself, brings the market all the way down just to create the right shoulder and crash the market. Boom. And this dollar could drop to nothing. Absolutely nothing. But guess what? There's a reason why everything is moving the way it is. You guys heard of Bitcoin? What if I told you that Bitcoin could be that new currency that the government is pushing? How is it that this Satoshi Nakamoto is this anonymous person? Okay, see, Donald Trump is a distraction. All these presidents that come in, they're just a distraction for the bigger picture. Create a disturbance, create a distraction, get the American people's mind off of what's about to happen, crash the dollar, and make Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency the new dollar. Why do you think they're making it so easy for any and everyone to invest in Bitcoin or any type of crypto. Okay? They're making it so easy for any person to invest in crypto. Okay? So when the dollar drops, Bitcoin goes up. How do you think Bitcoin is going to rise? Okay? How do you think Bitcoin is going to rise to $30,000, to $40,000? Well, it's not going to do it if the dollar is rising. Bitcoin is already projected to go to $30,000 this year. There's a reason why the dollar is going back up. They have to push it up and bring all the cryptocurrencies down to make it affordable for you to get cryptocurrency. Because if you don't get it, I'm sorry for your loss. This is going to be the new generational wealth. Just like when our parents were growing up, they had an opportunity to be a part of a new generational wealth they missed out on. Because like most people, it's a scam. Oh, it's too good to be true. It's a scam. So our families and generations missed out on the generational wealth because the mindset and the way we were thinking. Look at this new generational wealth that's being created. Millionaires have been created. Okay? Millionaires have been created with this new cryptocurrency already. The ages from 21 to 22, 21 to 100, because guess what? They saw it. They saw it happening before any of us saw it. So they have to drop the market so you can get into it. But if you don't get it, well, I guess you're going to be working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. Becoming a slave to the system, a new slave to the system. But it's deeper than that. It goes a lot deeper than that. I don't even think I want to share that with you on this webinar. Maybe I do. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not. Okay? So think about it like this. Years ago, we've heard of, let me go to the screen. Years ago, I don't want to get you guys bored, but years ago, we've heard of the whole, the government chip and all that stuff, putting a chip inside of your body, putting a chip inside of your neck, and that chip is going to be able to put a chip inside your body. That chip is going to be able to create your identity, just like they put the chips in the bank card. Okay, they put those chips inside of the bank cards. Chips everywhere now. Okay. Oh, we're going to put this chip inside of your hand so you can scan it. It's supposed to be for medical ID, whatever. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital currency. And they're making it seem like, well, it was created by this anonymous person. Well, if Bitcoin was created by this anonymous person, shouldn't he be the richest person in the world and not Bill Gates and not the guy from Amazon? The guy from Bitcoin should be the richest person in the world. And we know how rich people operate. Rich people like to brag about how much money they got. Okay? But for some reason, they're making this anonymous. The reason why they make it anonymous is because the one thing they said was, we want the people to believe they control the central banks. We want the people to believe they control the central banks. Okay? The Rothschilds. The central banks was created to control you and your money. Bitcoin was created putting us in that same bubble again. We're going to get this Bitcoin. You see this? We're going to get this Bitcoin. And the moment, remember, it's digital. The moment we F up, the moment we screw up, forget about putting you in jail, it's digital. They can turn that switch off on your digital currency. Now you have no ID, you have no money, you have nothing. And guess what? They control us all over again. So, how do we fix it? Okay, how do we fix it? Get yourself some Bitcoin, right? I want you to get stupid rich, filthy rich, all right? I want you to get rich off of this Bitcoin. The next thing you're gonna do, after you get this Bitcoin, You're going to buy something tangible. Buy gold. Okay? Buy something that you can hold in your hand. Buy some gold. Okay? Buy some gold. That's what happened in the 1800s, 1700s. They tricked the people to make them thinking that their paper was worth nothing, that their gold was worth nothing. Okay? That their gold was worth nothing. So the people got rid of all their gold and they tricked them. They said, ha ha ha, we got you, we played you. Now you have no gold. So when you get this cryptocurrency, watch the price of gold go up. Buy some gold. Even if you have to buy little ounces of it on every single day, you know, whenever you get some money, buy some gold. I don't want you to get caught out there. I've been buying gold, silver, all types of stuff. Something I can hold in my hand. Because the moment they turn that digital switch to the crypto off, because the dollar is no more, once the dollar vanished, that's it. Look what happened to Greece, okay? Ecuador, these countries, these Spanish countries, they're now using, half of the country is almost all crypto now. Half of the country is almost all Bitcoin. They don't have a dollar anymore. So, get this new wealth, learn the Forex market, okay? Learn the Forex market, make a lot of money, because what's gonna happen, if you make a lot of money trading Forex, and you got it into your broker, and then let's say if you made $20,000, and you got it into your broker account, and you deposit through your bank account, and let's say the dollar drops, it's down to zero. Now guess what happens? You said, oh man, I just made $200,000 on that drop. I want to do a withdrawal. What are you gonna do a withdrawal to? The dollar has no value. Your broker can say, hey, it has no value. We can't pay you. What? So when you get a chance, I want you to open up a crypto wallet and deposit your money in Bitcoin. Deposit your money to your broker in Bitcoin. Because if the dollar ever drops and you want to withdraw your money, you can withdraw in Bitcoin. So, ladies and gents, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I didn't bore you or spook you out. That's just, things as a Forex trader you see. Okay, everyone is unmuted. All right, I unmuted everyone. Guys, ladies, fellas, did you enjoy the webinar?
I have a question.
Very much so. Thank you so much.
Thank
I have a
you.
question.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful.
What's your question?
But how do we get the Bitcoin wallet?
Very good question. Okay, very good question. Now, there's several wallets you can use. I use, me and my wife, we use Coinbase. It's okay. Oh, it's up. Charmaine? There we go. I had to mute you out, Charmaine. Okay. Okay. Joanna, what's the code that they gave you for your on your phone? Just log in. It's super secret. Every time you log in, they give you a code. You got it? What is it? Oh, you texted to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, so here we go. We're logging into my wife's Bitcoin account, and you know, we try to withdraw from our Bitcoin at least once a week. So we had 2 at 1,300. You know, especially when we're doing it from Forex. So when you do your withdrawals, you can put it straight into your USD wallet. I try not to leave anything just sitting right here, because if the market is dropping, I'm losing value. Okay, if the market is dropping, I'm losing value. So I try to withdraw at least once a week. You know, you got to pay yourself. Okay, if you don't pay yourself, you know, you can end up giving it all back. So Coinbase, you can, you know, go through here, open up a wallet. There's several different Bitcoin wallets you can use, but Coinbase is like one of the, let me see, somebody's killing somebody. All right, let me mute everybody out real quick. So yeah, Coinbase is like one of the, you know, most reputable wallets that you can use. Yeah, other than that, that's it. So that's how you open up. You just go to Coinbase.com. Yeah, Coinbase.com, and you know, sign up for a new wallet. Okay.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to know, based on the analysis you did on the Dixie, it looks like it's gonna go up before crashing.
That's
Then
right.
if I think I'm assuming they're correlated with the Bitcoin then.
That's right. That's
So
right.
shouldn't we wait until it goes, the Dixie goes up before actually buying Bitcoin, because then the value is gonna go down if the USD goes up?
Well, remember, the if Bitcoin is dropping, you're getting it at a discount price.
Okay, so we should wait before buying until I don't know, the 75%. Then we start buying the Bitcoin then.
Because let me just pull up my Bitcoin chart. Because here's the thing. When you're looking at Bitcoin, let's go to crypto, BTC, USD. Perfect. 1 second. Hey Chris, what's going on, man? I'm on a webinar. What's good, big dog? All right, I'm on a webinar right now. Oh, okay. I just wanted the links for that thing, the video. So you're gonna put in the Google Drive. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried it with Anthony. For some reason, it's not working. All right. As soon as I'm done with the webinar, we're gonna get on that, because I gotta get you that video, man. All right. Perfect. All right. So here's Bitcoin right now. It's currently at 11,000. All right. Bitcoin makes the same patterns that you see in the market, and as you can see here, we have a nice double bottom. See how the market made a nice little double bottom here, came down, it didn't break this low. So when the market makes that double bottom, it usually pushes up like this. So when I see that market push up, what do we have here? Head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pushes the market down. Now, could we be possibly looking at a retracement on Bitcoin? You know that the dollar is dropping right now. Could we possibly see a retracement on Bitcoin to come up anywhere between the next couple weeks to from 11 push up to around 12,000, right around this zone here, around 12,000 before making another move to the downside, possibly. And that's just a 1 hour time frame. So when you go to the higher time frame, like the daily, you don't see that much structure on Bitcoin. So now when you go to the daily time frame, look at how it looks. It doesn't look like a big rise. You see that? That's why we use the higher time frame. It doesn't look like a big rise. So it looks like if the market decides to come around this zone, we can see that market push back down right around at support, which is at 9,000. Okay. If this market comes down to support again around 9,000 and create structure, I mean, you can start buying here. Okay. That's a low price. But what if the market drops down even further than that? Okay. What if the market drops down even further than 9,000? Let's say right around here. Here's another support structure. Market goes up, support. This around 5,000. Okay. Will they allow Bitcoin to crash that low? We don't know. We can only just sit and wait. Okay. And then eventually, what's going to happen? Boom. You're going to see that thing spike all the way up like this. D bottom, push that market all the way up just like that. So I don't know. Could it come down to 5,000? It's possible. Could it come back down to 9,000? Yeah, very possible. So when it comes to crypto, trying to predict it, like marking it up on the chart, it's not as easy as you think it is. When it comes to the Forex market, predicting the Forex market and marking on the charts, you have a better chance because crypto is so volatile that it could actually throw one of these little wicks right here all the way down here and come all the way back up. Well, what they did was create a structure here. They don't have to come down here anymore. They already created that structure, and then they can just push all the way up. In the Forex market, it would actually move until they get down to this level, and then make that slow move all the way back up. Crypto moves so fast that it can spike here and go back up in 2 seconds. You can blow your account. So you can trade it or you can invest in it. All right, and there's several, I'm just going to warn you, there are several companies out there that allow you to invest into the crypto scene, but just be careful of the Ponzi schemes. All right, be very careful into this Ponzi scheme. So it's a tricky world when it comes to the crypto, just making sure that, and you don't want to be hacked, okay? You don't want to be hacked. Anybody can tap into your money if you don't have it secure. All right, so guys, with that being said, I got to jump on another webinar right now. Very busy day, busy day. Thank you all for jumping on with me today. It's definitely amazing. Oops. Let me just jump out of here. Looking for my window. Oh, Zoom meeting.
Thank you again, Oran. This is, again, wonderful as usual.
Thank you, Oran. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Appreciate your time.
Let me see. You're welcome. Let's see. Where are you? Stella, where are you?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. So Stella, I have to add you to the groups, all of the groups now. Let me see what else. We got a lot of training to go through. Okay.
So, Oran.
Yes.
I know we're not in your group, but is there a way you can be analyzing the cryptos like NEO in the market recap group?
I don't specialize in the crypto. I trade the only crypto I trade is, I scalp the crypto market.
Okay.
I don't want to give my analysis on trading crypto because it's too volatile. Yeah.
Okay, what time do you scalp it?
Whenever I see movement in the market, it can be anytime.
Okay.
Yeah. So I honestly would never tell you guys when to buy or sell when it comes to crypto. No way. It moves. I'd rather be responsible for my own account because it moves so fast that you can blow your account.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, guys. So, yep. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.